Oh, hello. My name is Mara and welcome to Books Like Whoa. So I wanted to do my second yay or nay review. I got pretty good feedback from the first one on the Hazelwood, and I like this ability to give you guys just like a quick spoiler-free review, and really what I'm trying to do is just say, like, do I think this is worth your time or not? So yay or nay. Do I think you should buy this or, you know, get it from the library or whatever? So today's is on The Merry Spinster by Mallory Ortberg. Now for context, Mallory Ortberg was the head honcho at The Toast, which is no longer a thing, but that was a fantastic blog. If you have a few minutes, it's totally worth going and looking through just some of their posts. It was very humorous, very feminist, very like dark and ironic at some points, but just really interesting, just a lot of really interesting content on that blog. So definitely recommend that. That's definitely how she came onto my radar. And I have read her first book, which was Text from Jane Eyre. Now, Text from Jane Eyre was something that I liked but didn't love, but was very intrigued by. And basically that was a book, I think if I'm remembering rightly, basically like with made up text conversations between famous literary people. So like that's kind of that kind of gives you a sense of the types of things that Mallory Ortberg likes to do. She likes to kind of she's very meta, basically. I think she takes a lot of kind of existing material and reworks it in ways that's very funny usually, but also often has sort of a dark edge to it. And The Merry Spinster is no exception to that. I think it's a very organic kind of growth from the type of work she's been creating. And The Merry Spinster is basically dark feminist retellings of existing either fairy tales or children's stories. Now, if you hear that, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, you might be, that sounds like Angela Carter. Yes. I don't think that this is as beautifully written as Angela Carter. I want to say that on the front end. I mean, it's very clear to me kind of that she comes from sort of like a blog, social media, internet background in terms of her writing, so it can be a little choppy in places, at least for my taste, which is why I think I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars and not a 5 out of 5 stars. But I do think that it is well written. It's definitely well written. It's just not, it's not like Angela Carter to me is like canon. This is not canon, but it is very, very well done. I thought that this book, just in terms of like, do I think you should get this? I think if you're somebody who likes Mallory Ortberg, you like the idea of dark feminist retellings of fairy tales, you like fairy tale retellings in general, or if you just have like any kind of interest in a different take on short stories, I think this is definitely worth your time. This is a collection of fairy tale retellings, and I would tell you that I think the ones that I liked the best were the first one. So like the first one's a Little Mermaid retelling. I really liked that one. There's a Great Beauty and the Beast retelling. I really liked the Velveteen Rabbit retelling. Shit, that was a dark place to go with the Velveteen Rabbit, and I thought it was brilliant. That was probably my favorite in the collection. And then I also really, probably my second favorite was this retelling of the story of Jacob wrestling with God. I thought that one was really good too. So I think that the stories flowed together very nicely. It was a well curated collection. I thought the pacing was quite nice, and I just really think it really hit a sweet spot for me. I really like this type of book, so I definitely really enjoyed it. And then I also I liked the stories, and I really liked the theme of it. So there's this idea of like belonging that keeps coming up in the collection. Like, what does it mean to belong to yourself, to belong to other people, to have things? And I thought that was a very interesting kind of like thematic thread throughout the collection. So all that to say, I clearly really enjoyed this book. I would recommend it. Like I said earlier, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and then I think that would be like a 5 out of 7 unicorns on my scale. So what that means basically is I think that it's really, really good, like above average, not like a favorite of all time or a favorite of the year even, but I thought it was really strong and worth your while. So all that to say, I'm gonna give this one a yay. Go for it. I believe it comes out on March 13th, so that would be next week. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, if you have any interest in it, I would say go for it. I think it's really good. So yeah, I think that will do it for my quick little spoiler-free yay or nay. Yay. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for my February book haul. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias if you are so inclined. I have all that information listed in the description box below. I think that will do it. I hope you guys are having a really great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye!